In the wake of 2 deaths in Minneapolis this month at the hands of federal agents, a national protest scheduled for this Friday is gaining traction, and some Vermonters say they plan to get involved. State lawmakers even commented today, with people on both sides showing support for the idea. ABC 22's Matt Holderman joins me now live from the newsroom with more on this and also what lawmakers had to say.
Yeah, Lauren, that's right. This protest is being called the National Shutdown, not to get it confused with the impending government shutdown that could happen on Friday, too. People who oppose ICE and Border Patrol's actions in Minnesota say this will be a day of no work, no school, no spending, once again trying to slow down the economy for a day to send a message.
No work, no school, no shopping, no business as usual.
That's the plan for anti-ICE individuals nationwide this Friday, a protest following the deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy during scuffles with immigration officials.
We stand with the people of Minnesota. We stand with the people in every state.
Hundreds of Vermonters are already planning and participating in the national shutdown demonstration, with students at the University of Vermont and Champlain College scheduling walkouts at 2 p.m., followed by a rally outside Burlington City Hall at 3.
I implore the people of Vermont, call out from work this Friday. Close your businesses in solidarity. Withhold your labor and your dollar.
The day not only represents a stance with Minnesota and against ICE, but also lands on the same day the federal government could shut down again due to Democratic opposition to the latest funding package, since it proposes additional funding for ICE. Vermont's 2 senators have already said they will vote no, and state progressives think shutting the government down again might be necessary if funding ICE is part of the Fed's plan.
It's a sacrifice that our communities have to make to protect each other right now.
And it's not just those on the left voicing that opinion. Governor Phil Scott shared a similar sentiment Wednesday, saying if he were voting to keep the government open, he too would vote no on any package that keeps ICE operating as it is currently.
They need to change the way they're doing business. It certainly isn't the Vermont way, but I don't think it's the appropriate way that we should, in the United States, should be handling this type of situation.
On what happened in Minnesota, the governor says he thinks it's clear the agents involved did not have the proper training and thinks operations should be put on pause until they're given that training and get back to their original goal of deporting only the worst of the worst. He adds that as long as Vermonters keep things peaceful, he supports further ICE protests and doesn't think the agency will increase operations here as they did in Minnesota.
I'm very proud of Vermonters for the way they did it. If we can continue to do what we're doing, what we've done over the last year, I don't think there will be a problem.
Governor Scott says that although he doesn't foresee ICE substantially increasing its presence in Vermont, he is working with public safety leaders in the state to have a plan in place if that does happen. He says they would handle it the Vermont way by making sure every person's First Amendment rights are protected and, of course, keeping everybody safe. Reporting live in the newsroom, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.